Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of With Whit. This is a date night. Date night with Whit.
Yeah. Hey guys.
We're not really on a date.
Yeah, it's raining heavily, so we couldn't do a food adventure today. We hope you understand.
Also, just time constraints.
It's a busy time. Holidays. You ever say holidays like D-A-Z? Like
All
we're
the
in
time.
a daze? Did I just invent that?
No.
I think I did.
No.
But, even when you're rushed, you still have to make time to check in with your partner / lover.
That's so true. Like, I'm actually really glad that we're having the time to do this, even though we've had a lot of checking in this week.
I know, but once Sonny gets home, it's hard. It's hard
to talk about anything real.
Yeah,
without shattering his
whole
idea of
world.
what this family is. So what's on your mind, babe? Something on my mind. I feel like there's a lot. We've had an intense week. I think there's something going around. I don't want to be the one that's like Mercury's in retrograde, but Mercury is in retrograde.
Is it?
Yes.
It would be nice to know that it is.
It is. It is. And every single person that I'm stressed to, they're like, oh my God, don't even get me started. Someone reached out to me last night and was like, I'm so sorry to disappoint you. I'm not going to be able to get this work thing done. Like, I'm literally having a meltdown. And I was like, do not worry. Take care of yourself. Like, it's not that big of a deal, but shit's
hitting the fan.
Kind of.
I mean, yeah, in our house too, we are stressed and it's on my mind. I don't want you guys to worry. Everything is going to be fine.
It is.
But yeah, I mean, what's on my mind?
Well,
without getting into the nitty gritty details of our finances, there is a lot going on. And I feel the most what do they call it? The sandwich generation in between, our kids and our parents and trying to take care of them. And, there's a lot going on with your mom. And I mean, my mom
and your brother
is doing well. My brother had quadruple bypass surgery last week and I had to go to New York and he's fine. And the surgery went well and he's going to be great, recover and be healthier than he was. But it was some scary, real deal stuff. And I've heard about other people my age, having serious health issues and then we had our own stuff this week and just to explain it to you so you're not wondering what it is.
Yeah.
It's we're not typical 9-to-5ers here, and the way we make our money can be a little bit inconsistent and payments can take a while to come in, but bills don't wait. And we're a little bit behind the 8 ball and it's freaking me out mainly. And what is mainly on my mind, not the details of all these things, but it's I don't know what I'm doing, or that's how I feel. I feel I'm not an adult and I don't know what I'm doing. And even though we are of the same mindset, which is spend less than we have or save and then spend, sometimes we get a little bit out over our skis. And no, it's nobody's fault.
It's more just I have the ability to spend and I'm just oh, we're going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. Money's coming in, just think positive, live in abundance. I've talked about that on here, don't come from a place of not having, come from a place of having. So I try to tell myself that. And then you look at your bank accounts and reality hits and you're wait a second, I actually really need to deal with this and look at how my mindset has been affecting the whole operation. So what started this week off on the wrong foot was a little bit of a thing on Monday morning. Timmy had called me very, very calm and asked if we could make a better plan to get Sonny out of the door a little bit more peacefully and on time, because he left the house in a rush and we were all stressed and I had threatened to give away all his shoes and it just wasn't.
I think I did.
Well, then we both did.
And I was stressed because I was coming off that week in New York and just all that stuff.
Yeah. So he called me after drop off and was just can we get on the same page about what our plan is in the morning and getting Sonny out the door? So he arrives in a positive place. And I just like immediately took it personally. And I think I was coming from a place of like, I'm doing the most that I can do. And I was stressed knowing kind of about our finances. And then that stress then didn't allow me to hear what he was saying. And I like took it very personally. And so that turned into a thing that it didn't need to be.
Makes sense.
You know?
Yeah, totally.
Yes. And then the next day we got a big bill that hadn't been paid. And I was like, okay, it's time to tell Timmy like really where we're at. So it was like, remember when we shared on this podcast, I think it was maybe 15 years ago, and I had to have a similar conversation with you about a credit card bill.
Yes. And like, I don't want to live in the dark. Like we're a team and like
yes,
need to be on top of things together. So it's no one's fault. And like just assigning blame is just not productive.
I appreciate
and that's your fault.
I appreciate that.
Everything is going to be fine. Don't worry, listeners. Just, head over to our GoFundMe.
But just know that like whatever anything looks like you just never know. And just know that any stressors,
just if we look happy, just know we're crumbling on the inside. But it's true. Like you can make a ton of money and spend it and then be behind the eight ball. So yeah, living from abundance sounds wonderful and like have a positive, optimistic outlook for the future. But like, is there, what would be like, not the opposite of living in abundance, but like
just more like a realist,
like living in reality?
Living in reality.
Yeah, coming from a place of reality.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to live in a place of complete panic.
and this stuff also stresses you out a lot more than it stresses me out.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
So
I grew up with, parents who fought about money, as I'm sure a lot of you did out there as well. Like we always had food on the table, but my parents were always like pulling their hair out, like trying to, I think, live a lifestyle like a little bit beyond their means. Mm-hmm. And like, I'm totally down with the lifestyle that is right below our means.
Mm-hmm. And I'm figuring out where I'm at in that.
Right. Like my socks are wet and like, I'm not going to change them
today.
Like, because I feel like that's a way of savings.
Like you're right. Less laundry, less water,
the whole thing.
Less needing to, the more you wash your socks, the more you need new socks.
Like every time someone rips a paper towel off the roll, I'm like, oh God.
No, see that's like, where I'm like, we can't live in that kind of a world
that's where I'm coming from.
I totally get that.
I took a paper towel out and I put it into Penny's, food like Tupperware thing, and it was wet inside, and like the whole paper towel immediately got wet, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. I was like, should I wring it out? Should I wring it out? Like, oh my God, it's not sunny. Like, it's not going to dry anywhere. I'm like, I'm just going to throw it away. So I threw it away.
You need to allow some of those things to go so you don't have a heart attack. Because like, honestly, I know sometimes last week when I said to you that like stress and relationships are really the number one most important thing to pay attention to when you're thinking about heart health. Like, yes, eat healthy, all that stuff, but like you need to keep your stress at a manageable level because that is what, I believe to create plaque.
Okay, well.
Dr. Whitney. Yeah, exactly. And like, we're not fighting about it, which is the great thing. Like when we first discussed it, maybe things were tense, but we're not fighting about it. And we're never going to fight about that in front of Sunny ever.
No, we don't fight about that. And like, our relationship is strong and like our foundation for our family is strong. And like, that's why I'm not like really freaking out, but no, I mean, that's a good thing for sure.
Well, I'm going away this weekend with my sisters. I also got in a fight with one of my sisters this weekend, which wasn't fun either. That didn't make that didn't help. And then I had to go to an event and I like wasn't in the mood. And then the next day I had some work thing that I didn't want to go to, but it ended up being amazing per usual. Like, was so happy that I did it. What were we just saying?
Well, I think we're still talking about like the living in the chaos and the adulting, and like just to put a pin in it, like I did confide in like some friends, like you said, and like a lot of people are going through the same thing, and not that is good, but I just don't know that like anyone ever feels like an adult, or maybe like the people who do, like those are the outliers. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are going to understand and relate to that sentiment.
Completely. When I was home alone with Sunny last week, I was like, how am I responsible for this human? Like sometimes I'm like, I'm still this 14-year-old girl waking up in my pink and leopard room, like waiting for someone to tell me what to do. And now it's on us, and that's scary. But I think that we're more adults than you believe that we are.
Yeah, and I felt better once I was like, all right, well, like let's get a plan together and let's get our arms around this and like let's figure it out together. And like we can't do that. We are self-made people. Like
Yes.
nobody handed us anything and we've gotten this far. So like why in the world would it all of a sudden like turn around on a dime?
No, we didn't get canceled.
No, we didn't
So
get canceled.
that would be worse because then
People
we'd
still get canceled.
Is that yeah?
What is something that I'm hiding that might get me canceled? That's a fun segment.
Well, I was saying I was going away this weekend, and I wanted you to feel not okay without me. But
I thought of something.
tell me.
I throw my dog poop in other people's garbages. Is that bad?
I sometimes don't pick up the dog poop.
Okay, well now we're canceled. Now we're officially canceled.
But if it's in like a really kind of woodsy, leafy, like
Nobody's
dirty
ever gonna
area
walk
on
there.
like a hill, that's when I don't pick it up. But if it's on somebody's personal property,
We pick it up.
I pick it
and then
up.
throw it into your personal property. I think it's fun. I do that too, and then I think that's going to fertilize that ground.
exactly.
and
Exactly.
It's for Mother Earth. So
It's all just like one cycle.
we're all just made out
Reuse,
of,
reduce, recycle.
yeah, we're all made out of the same universe dust, right? So let the poop go back to the earth. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So not canceled.
So you're gonna be okay without me this weekend?
Yes, I'm gonna be fine. Just need some money, and then I'll be fine.
I have like $35 in cash. I'll leave you.
Okay. All right. That should work. Just-
No Roblox this weekend. I actually told Sunny we were going to discuss it. This is a perfect time to talk about it.
He's kicked out of Roblox.
No, I don't mean like he can't play the game. Sorry, I
no
meant no
Robux.
Robux. So
No.
the thing is,
When we go through the credit card statement, I want to see. I get little bills on my phone all the time, being like.
I think he's spending $30 a week on Robux. And I talked to Eliza Pressman, child development specialist, who we've had on this podcast before. I talked to her this week at this dinner, and she said totally fine for him to play Roblox as long as it's like not with strangers and he's not purchasing anything.
Okay. I mean, like, I'm down
So-
to like let him purchase a little something. And he's always so good about asking us. I don't think he ever buys anything without asking us.
He
Like,
doesn't.
I think we're building good trust there with that.
So
But,
maybe you can just decide on a budget with him.
yeah, I'll like make him do something for money.
Yeah, I think he did say he was down for chores in order to make money to use
Great.
Robux.
I'll have him wring out that wet paper towel I threw away. Laughter is the best medicine.
Have him sort through the trash and make sure all the cans and everything, maybe
Yeah.
take him to the recycling plant.
Sure. We could do that. Yes, I will be fine with Sunny. Whitney is going away for a sister's trip.
Yeah, I'm excited
That was
actually.
planned long before the financial crisis. So can't go back on that. But
It's free too.
yeah.
Except for my massage is like $150.
Okay, all right. I see online like kids are like gambling. They're like going to the drive-through and they're being like, yeah, I can't really afford dinner, so I'm gonna like play a $30 hand of blackjack and like see if I win. And then if they win, they eat, and if they lose, they're like, guess I'll go home.
Thank you so much, Google Shopping, for sponsoring this episode. The holiday season is officially here. I have so many gifts to get for family, friends, teachers, business partners. The list goes on. And there's always that one impossible person, like my husband, Timmy, is always a struggle. He's so particular, and I always want to find something he'll genuinely love and use, not just another shirt that sits in a drawer. But I found the best holiday gift hack recently, the Google Holiday 100. It's this year's 100 hottest products based on Google search trends. I scrolled through it with Timmy in mind, who's always on the hunt for clever tech, and found a sleek new soft serve ice cream maker for the kitchen, something I never would have thought of. And because it's for our kitchen, it's basically for me too. So if you're stressing about finding those perfect presents, head over to g.co/holiday100. Trust me, it'll make your holiday shopping so much easier and way more fun. This episode is brought to you by Neiman Marcus. Neiman Marcus is your home for the most exceptional gifts and reminds me that holiday shopping can be inspiring and joyful when I actually give myself the time to be thoughtful about it. As a person who is super aesthetically driven, there is just something about walking into a place or landing on a beautiful site where everything is perfectly curated. It makes the whole experience fun instead of stressful. At Neiman Marcus, there is something for everyone on your list. I've personally been browsing everything from Bottega's new It bag to gourmet treats and beauty must-haves for friends. They have the chicest kids' clothes and cutest toys for all my nieces and nephews, and the kind of stunning jewelry and timepieces that make the most meaningful gifts. And for the impossible to shop for people, I mean, we all have at least one, the Neiman Marcus holiday gift guides have the best suggestions and make it super simple to find something unique. And have you heard of their legendary fantasy gifts? So they are completely over the top, one of a kind experiences that spark the most joy and are just really fun to browse. Neiman Marcus also offers style advisors for anyone feeling truly stumped or overwhelmed. They make it effortless to find the perfect gift at any price point. So if you are looking for gifts that will actually surprise and delight, head to Neiman Marcus. It's the ultimate destination for holiday gifting for everyone on your list and a few things for yourself. If skincare had a Whole Foods aisle, Toups & Co. would be front and center. It's that clean, that intentional, and that good. Your skin is your largest organ, and it absorbs everything you put on it. So when you think about it that way, the products we use are just as important as what we eat. But skincare is so overwhelming these days, it's hard to know what's actually clean versus what's just marketed that way. Toups & Co. Organics completely cuts through that noise. Their products are 100% natural and made with grass-fed tallow, organic botanicals, and cold-pressed plant oils, all ingredients you can actually pronounce. And after having Emily Toups on the podcast recently and hearing her tell the story firsthand, how she started making tallow balm in her kitchen to soothe her daughter's eczema, I walked away feeling even more moved, inspired, and proud to support this brand. There's really something so special about buying from someone whose values you've heard through their own words. That one homemade tallow balm blossomed into a whole company rooted in honesty, simplicity, and nutrient-dense formulas that really support your skin. Everything is designed to support a healthy skin biome with essential fatty acids, and my favorite thing is that their makeup doubles as skincare. Timmy's obsessed with their body wash. Yes, they have a men's body wash, and I will definitely be including that and a few other Toups & Co. products in my gift guide. Visit toupsandco.com and use code WITH at checkout for 15% off your first purchase. That's toupsandco.com with code WITH for 15% off your first order. I did hear there's a major casino that just opened like an hour outside of LA.
Oh, I love a major casino.
Maybe you could
Go there? I don't know. I don't want to do that.
Deep breaths.
You're not alone out
Stevies.
there,
You're not.
and like, I don't think we're the people who like paint this perfect portrait. Maybe, I mean, some people might think that, but like, nah.
I don't want to be that person. I hope
No,
people don't think of us like that. Like sometimes I think I like the glossy stuff and the pretty stuff and I'll post that, but like I don't.
I mean, we like it.
Yeah, like I always want there to be a sense of someone like finding some solace in this page, like finding something to relate to.
Totally. And like, I was thinking about that too, in like a pretty down moment for myself of being like, I have no marketable skill set or any way to like offer anything to humanity, except for like when we come on here and like are honest and real. And like, if that's the way we make money, like I'm okay being honest and telling the truth here.
I know. Well, it goes back to like this care thing that I did this week. I was nervous to post it because it is like a sensitive topic about my mom and I wanted to obviously honor her privacy, but also like the last thing I would want is for anyone to think that I was using her disease like in order to make money.
Right.
And
which like, no, never.
Right. But it's like, so I want to be able to talk about vulnerable, real things and have real conversations. And like, I have this week so many people I've been able to talk to that have shared their stories, and we're in this together, and it's all been net positive, but I still am just like, is it icky? Like I think about that.
Phone's ringing. Stand by. I mean, I literally just got done saying that my only marketable skill is to like share what's going on. So like in a way, yes, we are selling these intimate things, but that's a shitty way to look at it. And it's not why. I don't know. Is it why we're doing it? Like, no, it's not a conscious thing to be like, let's sell these things. It's like, hey,
this is what's really going on.
This is what we do. We share our lives.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And it's not like I reached out to Care and was like, this is what's happening with my mom. Can we make some sort of deal? Like, I met this woman out and we started talking about our mothers, and she was like, I work with Care and we want to help people in the sandwich generation. Like, would you be open to talking about it? And I was like, hell yes.
I think just look at like the comments, and like 99% of them are positive, and people being like, thank you for talking about this.
Yeah.
Like, I can relate and this made me feel better.
I only got one bad one.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I had the same thought too when like I went to visit my brother. Like a cynical person might think like you're doing good just to like curry favor, or like doing good for your own sense of being
like
good.
Self-worth. Yeah.
And like there is no such thing as altruism, which like these are big topics that I really don't know the answer to. But like if I search my soul, like when I heard the news, immediately my mind said the right thing to do is just like go to be with him.
Yeah.
And like that's it, you know, like that's the decision. Like go and do it. You know what I mean?
Completely. No. Keep
like
going.
everyone kept being like, it's so nice you came. It's so nice you came. Like they kept saying it so many times. It kind of made me feel like I'm not doing this. Like, do people think I'm doing this so that you'll say I'm a nice person, or think I'm a nice person? Like, no, I mean, I want people to think I'm a nice person, and I want to be a nice person kind of in a selfish way, because I do believe like
being a nice person brings goodness back into your life.
Right, karma,
yeah, of course.
You get out what you put in.
Yes.
But it's like we can't even be nice, you know, without feeling bad about it.
We can. I think like you just said, we have to keep it in perspective and think about like what is the majority saying versus what is this like small percentage of people who's angry about life saying.
Not
I
to
don't
beat
know.
this point to death, but also in like all these hospitals, in every wing of the hospital, it's named after someone who's rich, you know? And like, it's wonderful to build a hospital. Like,
and it's okay to want your name on the hospital wing, don't you think?
I don't know.
I'm like, I think it's okay to want that. I don't know.
I think you can make an argument that like if it encourages other rich people to put their name on it, that's a good thing. But like in my mind, I got to be honest, I was like, why didn't you just
give the money and not need any
do
recognition?
It anonymously, you know, like I don't know, and I don't want to twist my brain into too big of a pretzel here.
Right. Overthinking your goodness. Like just be good.
Just like as long as the comment section could just then tell me I'm good, then that's all I need. I just need constant validation.
You need majority positive valation. Net. It doesn't have to be 100%, but it has to be like 90-10.
So
It's not. We're also like we also got to keep it in perspective.
It's not. Because most of the time it's not. You just remember the hard stuff.
Exactly.
All right. Well, this catch up, even though it's on a date and there's no food here, it's I feel better.
Good. Yeah. Oh my God, good. Because I knew you were a little bit stressed this morning. Like I thought we were better last night. Oh, you didn't?
Well, I went to bed at 8:00.
Right.
And then I woke up at 2:30, like, let's start the day. And I was like,
and there was like thunder and lightning, and Penny was howling.
Yeah. And I was like, is our roof leaking? Can't afford a new roof. How much is a new roof? How much is a new roof?
Sunny literally was like, is a palm tree going to fall on our roof?
How much is a new roof?
Probably like, I don't know. I was just about to say $100,000, but I just totally pulled that number out of my ass.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe
I don't know
like
either.
30 grand. It sounds like a realistic number.
It's unfortunate.
Where I would chat GPT it, but we probably need to know the square footage and what material we're using and all that shit.
You don't want to have a gold roof? I think that's both of what's on our mind, right? Fair to say.
Oh my God, definitely. Yeah. That has been what is on my mind. And then also gearing up for this week of travel with my side of the family. has been
Right.
on my mind as well. And like getting my mom prepared and making sure she has everything that she needs and feels comfortable and that like everything is secured on our end and we have everything, cold weather stuff. Like I'm thinking about that too, which is like not as important, but needs to be thought about.
Yeah, right. Because you're going away this weekend, and then when we get back, we got to turn around and go again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm sure everyone can relate to holiday stress and money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Should we cleanse our palate?
Yeah. Let's cleanse our palate. Pop culture palate cleanser.
Cleanse that shit. What's going on in the world of pop culture?
I got a
dude?
kick out of Bravocon's feud with Masai De Silva and Madison LaCroix from Southern Charm. I thought that was funny.
You filled me in a little bit on the details. I'm out of the reality TV world. I haven't watched any shows.
You watched like 2 seconds of Salt Lake City with
and
me.
it was so fun. It is so fun. It is great.
The scene where Mary and Angie are talking about farting, and Mary says to her, "How do you know I've never smelled one of your farts?" Like in a serious way. Like
You loved it?
I died. I texted Jade immediately and was like, "Thank you for this gift."
I know. It's like, I mean, I'm not the first one to make this analogy, but it's like fast food. You know,
Yes.
It's great. I just don't want to eat it all the time.
Yes, but that franchise specifically is super entertaining. I don't want to watch the OC girls. I don't care. I will be watching Beverly Hills.
You don't have to threaten me.
What do we
but
think about the new Vanderpump Rules cast?
I couldn't care less. I think I'm not taking any flyers anymore with reality TV. You know,
Right.
like I'll tune into Salt Lake City because I know it's amazing. But I'm happy to have it out of my life in a way.
Yeah.
No judgment to you guys. Like I said, go do your thing.
It
But
feels good, even though like the Murdaugh murder, we're like, okay, well, let's watch some scripted stuff. Like that was so stressful. We haven't even finished that.
I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to. It's
like we
too
know how
much.
it ends.
Yeah, once the money comes in that we're owed, I'll finish it. But right now, no. Like too stressful. And also, I'm so sick of scripted TV looking down at reality TV. I know I just poo-pooed reality TV a bit, but like scripted shows are all about the worst parts of humanity too. It's just some asshole wrote it.
It's true.
It's not anything better or different.
It's like still a true story about the scum of the earth.
Right. And even if you made it up, you know what's good content? Field of Dreams. Okay.
Yes, we
like
watched
make
that
up
the other night.
something that's magical and inspirational and like take me out of my everyday life into something fantastic and wonderful. But like you go and like Ryan Murphy or something writes a show about like people killing each other and cheating on it. Like you're just as bad as Andy Cohen, in my opinion. And I know, oh no, Andy's not coming for me, okay? And I don't care. But I think he's a merchant of death.
I listened to him on a podcast and really enjoyed it and enjoyed him. Was like, I would love to hang out with you.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a bad guy, but I do think like he is, you know, like a war profiteer.
He knows.
But so are we. So, you know, so no judgment.
Right.
This is a very confusing conversation for my morals.
Very nuanced. Okay, was there anything pop culture wise that was like really cleansing your palate this week?
Olivia Dean. A dabba da doo ba da ba dee dump on it.
I kind of like it when you call me on the phone.
We know it's wonderful. But
I didn't know until this morning.
It was on the phone.
Timmy just discovered Olivia Dean like last week.
Whitney discovered it for me 3 months ago or whenever she discovered it. And
When the world did.
And Sunny loved it. And I didn't like sink its teeth directly into my heart until like 3 days ago.
It's so good.
It's so good. And like, it's so good.
It's so, that's the kind of music I would like more of.
Yes. It's like reminiscent of an old time and it's upbeat and nice. And she has a great voice.
And she's so cute.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, I don't like have a crush on her or anything, but I agree. She's very cute. I only have a crush on you.
Totally fair. Thank you.
And then like, as soon as you listen to it once on Instagram, like it's my whole feed now.
Right.
Is
Now you'll get reels of other people using it as audio and like her performances and
right.
anything about
And
her.
people
Yeah.
have referred to it as like a TikTok song, like I guess big on
Yeah.
Instagram. And I'm just like worried for her. Like, is that a kiss of death? Is that a good thing?
I think she's gonna have to prove that she can straddle the line. Like she's only had one hit so far. We
Right.
gotta
Have
we
you
gotta
listened
get a
to
second hit from
have
her.
you listened to any of her other songs?
No.
Like I
But
really
people
like
do.
okay. I really like that Christina Carpenter song that came out last year or whatever, but
Who's Christina Carpenter?
Aaron Carpenter, Carly Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yes. Carly.
Espresso?
Yeah, how's it go?
You're gonna need no 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 no
Think
no no
about
me an
so
espresso.
yeah.
I've never liked that song.
Big it out. I know you didn't.
I
And when
know.
I would sing it, you'd be like a little annoyed at
Yeah,
me.
because it's kind of an annoying song.
Okay, but you
She-
didn't think that like I liked her.
No, no,
'Cause I
no,
don't.
no. I also saw she
Sabrina.
did some article about how
She's
she
cute.
has like no vices, and I was like,
That's not fun.
it's kind of boring.
Probably a huge alcoholic. Actually, I think she is.
No, she's not.
She's a
She
huge
doesn't.
alcoholic. She's a drug dealer. Think about me every night. Ooh,
Think about
everybody.
me an espresso.
Yeah, I just like that part.
Nespresso.
She should get an espresso
I
deal.
know, maybe she did. She and George Clooney should be like singing the bop together.
Yes, yes, yes. That is a good idea.
Okay, what was the best thing you ate last week? We all want to look good, feel energized, and age as gracefully and slowly as possible. But the truth for me is routines only work if they're simple. I finally accepted that I'm not a messy powder everyday kind of girl. I need something I can actually stick to. That's why I tried Vital Vitamins Age Defying Bundle, and it's the simplicity that sold me. It's 3 easy supplements, all third-party tested and made in the USA. The bundle starts with their multi-collagen complex plus, which is basically an all-in-one beauty supplement that combines 5 types of collagen with biotin, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C to support glowy skin, strong nails, and happy joints. Then there's the Brain Booster Plus, a caffeine-free blend of ginkgo, lion's mane, and essential brain vitamins that helps me focus without the jitters or the crash. It feels like hitting a mental refresh button, and it's amazing for days when I'm just juggling way too much and feeling overstimulated. And the NAD Plus is the superstar. It supports cellular energy and healthy aging. It's the same kind of ingredient all the slow aging, glowy from within wellness people swear by. Since I started taking Vital Vitamins, I noticed my skin looks so much better. My focus is more steady, and I actually remember to take my supplements because the routine is so easy. My little promise to myself this season was to make the healthy choice the easy choice, and this bundle does exactly that. 6 capsules, 1 habit, and it's done. Vital Vitamins is offering my listeners 20% off all orders with code WITHWIT at myvitalvitamins.com. That's myvitalvitamins.com and use code WITHWIT for 20% off. So, Aliette from Phase It, I'm excited to chat with you. I have loved what you've brought to makeup with Phase It. I think it's just such an interesting new product. You have built the brand Phase It around skin progress over perfection. What personal experience sparked that philosophy for you?
Great question. Yeah, we started the brand with skincare patches, and both my co-founder and I, as like most teenagers, struggled with our skin, and we're always like, super insecure and in our heads about the way we're appearing out in the world if it's a quote unquote bad skin day. It's all about progress over your skin rather having perfect skin days every single day. And we're still carrying that messaging into our makeup and cosmetics line, but that's where the brand initially started.
Phase It had a massive pop culture moment when Taylor Swift wore the freckles. Where were you when you found out? And then what happened next for the company?
Yeah, so Taylor showed up to the Chiefs game and she was wearing her gold glitter freckles. I just blacked out. Even though we had a strategy to get it to her, it had been months later and we completely forgot about it. So it was such a surreal moment.
What happened to the company next? I'm sure that affected it in a massive way.
It was explosive. I mean, we saw sales skyrocket up to 3,500% in over 48 hours. It was insane. We were able to double both our manufacturing and our warehouse staff basically overnight to support all of this.
Amazing. Talk to me about the products that you have in the arsenal right now.
Yeah, we just launched the first ever eyeshadow makeup patch and eyeliner makeup patches, which is so exciting for me, for the girl who doesn't want to necessarily put glitter across her face. It's just a really beautiful shimmer that takes your eyes up a notch. I've worn them to black tie galas. They're really stunning.
I love that. I feel like it's such a chic little touch. Like, even if you're wearing all black, just like the little touch of sparkle on the face is so fun. So, obviously, you've scaled so much in this past year. How has Amazon like enabled you to keep up with the demand, especially after viral spikes?
Yeah, I think for us, since we are such an occasional brand and really a last minute touch on a look, that Amazon allows customers like myself to have that impulse buy and know that I can depend on them for prime next day or same day shipping for an event. If I'm going to Sabrina Carpenter concert and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't order phase it, in time on their own website or go to a,
Totally.
yeah, it's so reliable to go on Amazon, or if you're doing all of your beauty shopping in one place, just easily add to cart a new brand for discovery, but it also has expanded our customer base beyond who we're touching in our own marketing efforts.
Right, that makes so much sense. All my stocking stuffers, I'm doing Amazon. It's the easiest way to go. And I love that they support small businesses like yours. Like, obviously, they're a huge company and they sell huge brands, but more than 60% of sales in Amazon store come from independent sellers like you, most of which are small and medium-sized businesses. What has that partnership meant for you as a founder?
Yeah, no, for us, it creates a whole new marketplace. When you're first starting a business, obviously you have your direct to consumer website that, all the power is in your hands. But when you're looking to expand your retail presence, it can take up to a year to get into a retailer, and very expensive for a small business to be able to afford the marketing efforts and expanding the team in order, to meet the demand of these mass retailers. With Amazon, they were our first retail partner since starting the business, right? It made it so easy to set up our own, account and send them product to their warehouse for them to fulfill. And it was very low lift for a very early stage company. I always recommend it to founders.
This year, Amazon has its small business holiday shop, which you know about and are part of. And shoppers can look for the small business badge to explore curated holiday gift guides. How has Amazon made it easier for your brand to stand out with the shoppers?
Yeah, I mean, because our product is so accessible and is the easiest stocking stuffer, I love that they've been able to merchandise it and curate it into their own gift guides and give it a little bit of love. It's great discovery if someone doesn't know Phase It yet. Six come in a pack, so it's great for a mom if she has, a few kids to, put one patch in each stocking.
That's so cute.
Yeah, but it really highlights smaller brands, which is amazing.
Completely. And I think for me, like knowing that I can go on Amazon and specifically look for like the small business badge, I'm excited to see who's out there. Are there any favorites that you have that you know of that are on there?
There is this new supplement I've been taking called Cowboy Colostrum, who's on there.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
obsessed with their brand, their small batch, so love ordering through Amazon to get a new product like theirs.
Okay, amazing. And when will your holiday drop be available on Amazon for shopping?
It should be early to mid-December. But our best sellers are already on Amazon, and I think they are great for the holidays. Our gold and silver glitter freckles, our new eyeshadow patches, our snowflake speckles, these multicolor snowflakes across the face. It's super fun.
Okay, amazing. During the holidays, shoppers can explore a curated selection of incredible products from small businesses by looking for the small business badge and visiting the Amazon Small Business Holiday Shop at amazon.com/small business gifts. You know how healthcare can feel really scattered? Like you need one place for your regular annual exam, another for skincare, another for fertility. The list goes on and on, especially as we get older. That's exactly why I love Tia. Tia brings it all together with a whole body approach that's comprehensive, holistic, and truly high quality. Whether you're looking for primary care, gynecology and sexual health, fertility guidance, hormone hormone and menopause support, postpartum support, or aesthetic skincare services, Tia providers are trained specifically in women's health. They actually listen and create personalized care plans that support you, not just put a Band-Aid on the issue. And one of the best parts, you don't have to wait months for an appointment. With Tia, you can usually get seen in just days. They take most PPO insurance plans, so you can use your coverage to pay for your care, and there's no membership fee required. Tia has beautiful clinics in Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York City, and Scottsdale. And if you're not near a clinic, they're also available virtually across Arizona, California, New York, Massachusetts, and Connecticut. So you can still access care that feels personal and connected from the comfort of your home. Healthcare for women has been fragmented for too long. Tia is a place where women's health isn't an afterthought. It's the whole point. Book an appointment today at bit.ly/asktia-with-Whit. That's bit.ly/asktia-with-Whit. Tia, whole body, evidence-based women's care that's designed around you. You were in New York.
I'm just not quite ready to move off of pop culture.
Okay, fair.
I want to tell the audience community, if you will, about my idea about like
investing in people.
Yeah. So like Olivia Dean 3 months ago, let's say, before she like blew up. If you heard that song and you knew it was going to be a hit, it'd be cool if you could like place a bet or like
invest in her.
Yeah, invest in her in some way. And then when she did blow up, get a little piece of the action.
Mm-hmm. So like a platform where anybody could invest in talent or celebrities.
Right, because there's already a platform where you can, they call it trading, where you can like trade on anything, meaning like who's going to win the election or I don't know. I've never actually looked at it, but I like to talk about stuff that I have no idea about. Anyway, so mine's just taking it like, I guess, one step further. And I want someone out there who has an opinion on this.
It sounds super complicated.
That's why I need a scientist. It's kind of like smell phone. Have I told people about smell phone?
Tell them.
So, you know, when you're like walking around, you're like, oh, it smells so good. What is that? Smell phone is an app on your phone. You open it up and it tells you what it is and where to get it. And it's like a great idea, but like, I need someone to do the science.
How many times in your life or how many times, like how often does that happen to you where you're like,
great idea, need the science?
Or no.
Okay.
Where you smell something and you're like, what is that?
Oh, all the time.
Like,
all the time. 10 times a year. 10 times a year.
Never.
Babe, it happened to us the other day.
Where were we?
Maybe it wasn't you.
Okay.
But it happened to me the other day. I was walking on the street and like everyone smelled something wonderful. And we were like maybe in a mall or like at the airport where there's lots of options.
Or maybe it was one of those nut carts in New York. You know,
it
those
wasn't,
nut
though.
carts.
Yes, I do know. They smell good and taste terrible. I don't need anything.
They smell like the nuts mixed with like the Subway steam.
Yeah, they smell like rat nuts, roasted rat nuts. I will eat chicken and rice from a cart.
Did you eat any chicken and rice from one of those carts last week?
I did not. And they've all been like incorporated. They all look like they're part of, they used to be like independent dudes, you know?
And now it's like, you think they're like, it's like a franchise.
It seems that way.
Yeah.
Anyway, smell phone. If there's a scientist out there who isn't as skeptical as Whitney is, give me a call. All right. I'm at Dear Media right next to Sheena.
What do you think about this like really natural manicure?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Just, I don't know if that's going to get in focus, but I mean, if you're
G-Bar
listening,
LA.
if you're listening, head over to YouTube to see it.
Natural, really good natural Russian manicure spot in Los Angeles. G-Bar. Sounds sort of weird. Okay.
I don't think guys care about
manicures.
I mean, they don't want women to have like gross nails, but I don't think they care. I have disgusting nails.
Well, women don't care about nails. I mean,
no, but I have
we shouldn't generalize.
Literally, it looks like I have fungus under my nails, but it's psoriasis.
Only on a few, but they're not disgusting at all.
They are. A lot of kids are like, what's up with that?
Like Sonny's friends?
Yes. They're like, wait, can you stop talking? What's up with your nail? Is that going to happen to me when I get older? And I'm like, I don't know. Ask your dad.
What are you going to do with Sonny all weekend with this rain? Maybe it won't rain the whole weekend.
I don't know. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. We'll play games and we'll cook. He's excited about cooking.
Okay, fun.
Yeah, I'll just discipline him.
Yeah.
The whole weekend. I'm just kidding.
Best thing we ate. The best thing we ate. I know mine.
I know mine too.
You go first.
The best thing I ate this week was in New York. I actually ate a lot of good food in New York, but the night after Alexis's surgery, Hillary and I went to. Hillary really wanted a martini. She's a big
Hillary's
alcoholic,
sister.
and and so she lives in Brooklyn. So we went to Peter Luger's.
And they don't have martinis in Brooklyn.
They don't have martinis in Brooklyn. No,
No.
Peter Luger's couldn't
Oh,
take
you
us.
went to. Oh, okay. Sorry, you went to Peter Luger's. They declined you.
They couldn't take us.
Okay.
Too busy. So we went to St. Anselm,
Mhm.
which is a restaurant in Williamsburg, and they only did beer and wine. So she was disappointed, but then we proceeded to have the best meal I've had in a really long time. And it was super simple. We both had a hanger steak, which is normally like finished in garlic butter, but like we were both trying to be like heart healthy.
So you didn't have the garlic
We
butter?
had it on the side and I
mhm.
didn't even need it. I dipped once and I was like, the steak is so good.
My mouth is salivating
Yeah,
right
it
now.
was so. Hanger steak is such an underrated, great cut of meat. I highly recommend it. It's not thin. It's like this thick. Tune into YouTube.
My mom used to make hanger steak all the time.
It was really. It's a hanger steak.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hanger steak.
Yeah.
Not like the flat one though.
No,
it was
it's like a
looked
little
like a
bit of
tail.
a yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
It was so good, and we had a
tail.
salad. I know, gross.
Yeah.
We had like a simple salad that was absolutely delicious. The steak, and then an order of long beans, and it was delicious.
Sounds
It was-
amazing.
yeah, it was so good. And I had like 85 glasses of wine.
You did.
We needed it. We needed it.
Did you feel hungover the next morning?
No, honestly, I only had 2.5 glasses of
Yeah,
wine.
but it felt like
that's a
80
lot
to you.
for
Yeah.
me.
Jade's like, get ready for me to have a glass of wine in my hand this entire weekend. And I'm like, I guess I gotta keep that.
No, we don't recommend, self-medicating to deal with your stress, but whatever. I also don't hate on it. We're really just taking the middle road here on everything. What was the best thing you ate?
The best thing I ate by far was, again, the salami sandwich from the Larchmont cheese shop. It was just so good.
Let's talk about that for a second, because I went there and I don't know if we've spoken about this here, but like I have dreams of my own sandwich situation. And went to the Larchmont cheese shop. And no hate on that place. Like, it's a great operation and it's an inspiration for like what I would want to do. But they like, kind of slopped the oil and vinegar on, and they put, with that salami sandwich, they put 2 pieces of salami. Now those pieces are like double pieces, but like they're the thinnest that can be. And like one of the reasons why I like the sandwich is the ratio of meat and cheese. It's not a ton of meat, but it's still not a lot. Anyway, they just didn't make it with like a ton of care. And like the bread is kind of mediocre, and like the salami comes from a package that you can buy. And it's like, I want to make everything the best quality possible and let the chips fall where they may. Like, I'm sure as a business owner, that guy has to make like a whole bunch of calculations and
use a certain amount of pieces of salami, a certain like just a bunch of lettuce.
Like you're doing great. No hate to you, but like I want there to be one place in this city where someone is doing everything themselves at like the highest level.
Right. And like the meat is all smoked and you're making
made
it
in-house and put together.
Bread in-house.
Yeah. I mean, that might be crazy. And I asked the guy, I was like, do you guys make the baguette? And he was like, no, we outsource it, but like it's our recipe. And like sometimes it's different based on like the weather and blah, blah, blah. But I even think there's room for improvement on that.
On the bread.
On that bread.
Yeah. There's just something so simple about it. It reminds me of like a basic salami sandwich from my childhood that was just so fulfilling.
It is a great sandwich.
Yeah.
No hate to them.
And I love it. I also yesterday had a Chetty Wap, and I kind of want to order one, or maybe you can pick me up one. Had a Chetty Wap on an everything bagel, which is basically just like a bacon, egg, and cheese on an everything bagel. But my egg was fried well, the bacon was well done, and it has cheddar. And then I had a hash brown on the side, and that was also so
yes,
good.
I know you love Yeasty Boys, and I appreciate that you're venturing into the world of everything bagels for the first time. Like, they're delicious.
They are. This is the first year of my life that everything bagels have been a part of it.
You almost didn't survive that sentence. Everything bagels.
My forehead almost just stuck to the table because I have so much moisturizer on it.
Oh man, talking helps.
It really does.
Talking helps.
It really does. Also, just being around each other. Like, it's just, this is why
We need
all
date
this
night.
other shit, why we need date night, but why
We're gonna be okay.
we're going to be okay.
And you're going to be okay out there too. Just pump the brakes and figure it out. Get your arms around it, ladies.
I thought you were just talking to me for a second. I was
talking to
like,
this
yeah,
box and all the people who are inside of it listening, all the people on YouTube who are watching.
I like that you just called it this box.
This box.
This box, this box.
All the little
this
boxes,
box.
everything. It's going to be okay, guys.
It is.
And for the people at Dear Media working on this, thank you. And it's going to be okay for you guys too.
It's going to be okay for, well,
not everyone. Let's talk about who it's not going to be okay for. Just kidding.
Should we do some ChatGPT stuff? Should
Want to
we
see what I ChatGPT'd recently?
Yeah.
Chats with ChatGPT.
All right. I'm trying to get someone to take Penny while we're gone. This morning I asked for a pie chart of the religions in America. I was thinking like there's a lot of holidays, and we recognize a lot of holidays at school. And like how far do we take that? Because there's a lot of religions.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, well, I would do it based on like the percentages of people
at the school
religions.
that celebrate it.
Oh no, in the country. And so I was wondering like how many, like are we still very Christian this country?
I think it has to be by like district that your school is in. I think it has to be more specified.
I was more
but
just
yeah.
getting into a thought of
right.
What percentage is the country? What I don't know how to phrase
what
it.
Percentage of the country is what religion?
Yeah, and
a majority Christian.
Well, this country started as a Christian country.
Yeah.
So just guess. I mean, what do you?
Yeah, Christian.
What do you? What percentage?
Oh, 75%.
A good guess. It's 2/3. 2/3 Christian, which is Catholic. I mean, various types of Christianity, Catholic, Protestant,
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
Then a quarter was non-religious. And then a very small percent, the rest, Muslim, Jew, whatever.
Interesting.
So just interesting how we celebrate our holidays. Just wondering about that.
Yeah, Sonny's gave me a stat last night. He told me he was talking about this, so you must have been talking about it with him. He literally said to me last night, do you know that there are more Christians than Jewish people in this country?
Oh, we didn't talk about that.
Do you
crazy.
swear?
I swear.
There had to be some sort of...
Maybe I forgot or I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe we're just share the same brain. Dog graying at 1. This Penny's like already going gray. I'm like, what the
Stressing her out.
Dominic Dunn. I'm reading a book about him and his family. Wanted to know a little bit more about him.
Heart surgery catheters.
Yeah.
Gold value calculation.
Yeah, because we went to Sotheby's while we were in New York. And we saw the heir to the Estee Lauder fortunes was putting his art up for auction, and there was a gold toilet there, like 121 kilos of gold. That's right there. That's $10 million worth of gold. I had to look it up.
So insane.
And then I just saw yesterday that the most expensive piece of art ever was just auctioned off
from that
collection, and I saw it the day before.
Oh my God, what was it?
I think it's Gustav Klimt. The guy who does the kiss. Another painting of his.
That.
$200 million.
Do you know who bought it?
John did. John.
John Ron.
John Cena. John Rahm. John Rahm, the golfer. Yes. Big Klimt. I don't even know.
I just made him up. John Cena.
He's a wrestler. I don't know.
Yeah, I would believe it.
John Cena bought it.
Yeah.
Big art guy.
I can't. We're filming on my phone, so I can't get mine. But mine are all mostly work related. Sometimes I ask for how to draft a text to someone if I need help polishing, because I can be reactive and I write things quickly. And I'm emotional in work. And so I have ChatGPT help me tone down my emotion and my responses. That's the majority of it.
I like this segment. It's a good segment. And I think we should keep it. Hillary, my sister, literally is ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Anytime she tells me anything coming from a place of authority, I'm like, am I talking to ChatGPT right now? She's like, yes, you are.
She's like, I feel like she'll be in a fight with someone and she'll tell it the whole scenario.
Yes.
And then she'll need it to give her step by step, what to do next, how to
Right.
And
then we were joking about you. I was like, Whitney always gives ChatGPT the most context. I'm like, when is the nickname? And Whitney's like, okay, so I'm one of 5 siblings. We grew up in
it's important how you prompt it. It's really important how you prompt
and then you're like,
it.
so is there traffic on the 101? It's true. And then you did it the other day for something. It was very funny.
I think it was something for our finances. I asked it a really vague question,
Yeah.
Oh, it was like, this is our credit card bill, but we make this
Right,
month
right.
amount per year. Like, are we okay?
No, so that was the question was right. Like based on how much we make, is it okay to carry this much debt on the credit card? And when he was like, hey, so I'm an influencer and I used to be on the hills and I have 4 sisters and like, is this
I needed to know all of my capabilities, my like
your ChatGPT, that's a personal relationship, and I don't want you to, I'm not going to tell you how to, have that relationship, but I am going to joke about it.
It's funny. I like it. Yeah. But because I keep on getting fed this information about how important like what you feed it is and how the detail gives you like a more human nuanced answer.
Babe,
nuanced. I can't use the word.
You can, just not 4 times a day. Okay. I love you, but I brought you here to this date
to tell you I can't use
tell
nuance.
You, keep your mic.
It's like the
pointed
biggest
in the
word
right
I know right now. That just there.
She tried to teach Sunny nuance the other day. You did a good job though.
Said it means a bunch of different things.
Something better than that. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
It has made me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
I wish this podcast were coming out today so that I don't even know. There's no comment section in there.
I know. Well, Dear Media is working on some sort of platform where we will be able to engage with our
But maybe
podcast
on
people
YouTube?
because, on YouTube we can definitely engage. But yes, communication is
It's key.
everything.
It's key. And if you're a brand out there listening and, you want us to do some good only for money, let us know because we're down to do that.
OnlyFans?
What?
Like,
That sounds
should I
good.
think about that?
Not no. Feed pic.
Okay, that's what I mean. Like innocent stuff. Like I feel like people would just like my teeth. Like who knows the weirdos out there?
Yeah, maybe we'll workshop this.
Okay.
All right. Bye,
All right.
guys.
Bye.